my summary of the last things you said, is the big firms that already have enormous capital to deploy will be the ones who will be starting the most sustainable and the most liquid blockchain platforms to build secondary markets or for other utilities they might have. And this will be like a new generation of blockchain projects. So, this is something that I think that is very useful for everyone to know. And it's nice that you have the insights and you're on the spot and are able to see this happening in front of you. So the second is a topic I wanted to discuss for our audience, which is mostly based of high net worth individuals, but as we also have some companies that help entrepreneurs from developing countries, we hear some questions about what they should do at this stage to get funding for their companies. So if someone is in India, in Brazil, even in Russia, the liquidity of the market is different. And now with the crypto market being more and more institutional and less open for entrepreneurs like people from developing countries, do you have any advice for them what they should do if they want to get funding in their local areas and, for instance, they have just 10,000 euros of their own capital? I mean, what is the first advice you give to these struggling entrepreneurs?
Well, I think in developing countries, the infrastructure for angel investors and early stage investors are much smaller. So I would recommend that they go to where the market is larger. And I think some of the crowdfunding platforms from the old days are existing in those markets, from Kickstarter to some of the other groups. And that's pure crowdfunding. But you can also target the crowdfunding for citizens who left the country. And people who left the country by supporting the local economy back home.
I see.
That's another group that you can pursue, but you should do it online, because online we'll be able to reach all of them globally. And then thirdly, you can find, crypto platforms where you're allowed to list some of your opportunities, and try to find a crypto platform that says, hey, list your opportunity with us and we'll see what the demand is. But I would start in that order, university and local, then crowdfunding online, like the Kickstarters of the world, and there's quite a few of them on a global basis. And then go to the crypto platform to see if there's a crypto platform out there that might allow you to say, here's my opportunity, who can I work with? And then fourth, would be find crypto opportunities that are targeting developing countries. There's a lot of companies focused on the unbankable, focused on the people who don't have a bank account, maybe even not even an ID. They're trying to solve that by their cell phone. So they can earn money from a simple thing as artificial intelligence research for Google using their phone, or some kind of work on their phone, allowing that bandwidth of that phone to create an account where you earn tokens and you become a new account holder. And those companies are quite a few of them out there. BitMinutes is one of them that I worked with, and there's maybe a dozen of them pursuing that space. And that could be one to target as well, because they raised some capital and they're now going forward trying to figure out how to penetrate certain emerging markets and areas. And you might be able to add value to their business, because their challenge is the last mile. How do you get from your phone to your cash? How do you get your cash into your phone? And that's the last mile that they have challenges with. There's four of them that you can pursue.
So I think this advice will be invaluable for many, like most of the entrepreneurs of the planet who happen to be in developing countries, and knowing that people like yourself who are about creating equal opportunities exist in the most liquid financial capital of the world, gives them a bit of ease of mind